Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and we're going to be talking about another, well, not another NBA trade, but because the deadline's over. I think if the deadline wasn't over, I think we still would be hearing about trades this second. But there is a second part of this deadline, which I love this part. It's the buyout market, and we've already seen it, get a little bit crazy already. We're going to be talking about the buyout that already happened, that is in the works of happening. Also, it's being close to Reggie Jackson being bought out by the Hornets. Multiple players have been waived. Serge Ibaka's been waived by the Pacers. Greg Brown's been waived by the Blazers. Brent Forbes has been waived by the Wolves. There's just so many players being waived and bought out is just the effect of the trade deadline. And it's basically like a second part of the deadline. But the player we will be talking about that has been bought out or is about to be bought out by the Washington Wizards is Will Barton, shooting guard / small forward, who's been averaging 7.8 points per game this season. Started off as a starter for this Wizards team, but, he's been moved to the bench after that. Started 71 games with the Denver Nuggets a season ago and is a great shooter. He's a great player, and I'm going to talk, my thoughts about, him being bought out. I'm also going to be talking about my thoughts about potential targets for him to potentially end up. I only have one place in mind for Will Barton, and I'll get into that in a minute. So, for Washington, this is something that they wanted to get rid of. I mean, I don't blame them at all. Obviously, Barton's a good player. Just, they just knew they were going to be parting ways. So, it is all right by Washington. This is not a bad move. This is not a good move either. It's just, a good decision by both squads, right? So, from that case, I like it. But where should Will Barton sign? You guys let me know where you guys think he's going to sign, because I already have an idea. Yeah, I know, with the buyout market, the hot teams that players want to go to is Phoenix and Dallas because of, Kyrie going to Dallas, KD going to Phoenix. But I think a team who's going to be really interested in Will Barton is the Cleveland Cavaliers. I mean, Cleveland was very interested in adding in a wing. They were very interested in adding in Tim Hardaway Jr. from the Mavericks. They weren't able to get a deal done for that. When I hear that, Will Barton, getting bought out, if I'm the Cavs, I'm immediately interested. And I think as soon as he is bought out, I think the Cleveland Cavaliers will call. And I do believe the Cleveland Cavaliers will sign Will Barton. They need better shooting. They need wing depth. They need more bench depth. And I think Will Barton's a perfect fit. Sign him on a low contract, either the minimum or maybe a couple million. And I love the deal for the Cavaliers. I think right now, the Cleveland Cavaliers has to be the number one spot for Will Barton. I don't know, maybe there's a couple other teams that would, maybe sweep in and get Will Barton, but I think as of right now, I think the Cleveland Cavaliers have to be the favorite to land Will Barton. There's going to be way more players getting bought out. John Wall, possibly Danny Green, Reggie Jackson, that's pretty much already confirmed. Russell Westbrook is a very possible chance. Patrick Beverley, there's a chance the Magic might buy him out. Possibly Derrick Rose could get bought out by the Knicks. Possibly even Evan Fournier could get bought out by the Knicks. The list of players who could get bought out is heavy. And it's going to be exciting to see who gets bought out, who doesn't, where they go when they're bought out. And you guys let me know your thoughts on Will Barton being bought out, and you guys let me know if you think the Cavaliers should sign Will Barton, because I think right now that's the best fit for him, and that's the best fit for the Cavaliers. I mean, they weren't able to make any trades in this deadline. I think that's the first move you got to make if you want to make your team better in the East. I like this. I would like this move for the Cavs. You guys let me know your thoughts on Will Barton being bought out. Let me know where you think he should sign. Let me know if you think he should sign with the Cavaliers. If you're the Cavaliers, do you go after him? You guys let me know your thoughts, and peace out.